Hello everyone, welcome back to another PALWORLD video. Today I'll be showing off a new base location that I have tried and tested. I know that it works fairly well. There's obviously some work to be done to make it the most optimal spot, but I believe that this spot could be considered one of the best locations for doing boss fights, specifically the summoning altar raids, in a way that protects the palbox fully. So let's get into it. This spot can be found on the map just beside the Siren boss fight on the coordinates -270, -390. You're just going to want to come up to the top of this cliff across from the volcano and notice how there is a small area down here. This is where the boss spawns. He's a low level, so once you progress to the point of being able to do boss fights, it's very easy to clear him out. But he spawns down here, and you basically just come over to this area and notice this cliffside has a small ledge that you're able to place on, and as you can see, I've already placed down the foundations in a configuration that I believe is the most optimal. You're going to want at least 3 foundation wide for coverage, just so you have a bit of a platform. You don't want this to be too small. And then what you're going to want to do is come out, place 1 ceiling outwards, and then in order to place the palbox, what you're going to want to do is place it in a way that allows for the pals that you put into your base to immediately fall off the edge. The reason behind that is because you don't actually want the boss to spawn up here. You're going to place the summoning altar down here in this cavern under here because the base radius goes underneath the ground. So you can place the summoning altar down here, and then when you just put your pals in, you want them to fall off the cliff down here so that they immediately go and start fighting this guy, so that if you're in a scenario where your pals aren't able to all beat the boss fight without dying and you need to swap them out, you can easily come up here and swap them in and out without worrying about them getting stuck up here and leading the boss to teleport up and destroy your box. So, in order to get it placed in the right spot, you just want to place 1 extra ceiling to give the game, to make the game think that you have foundation support, touching everything. And see how when you have it like this, without this ceiling, the furthest that you can go is about here, and then as you see, it kind of falls off the edge. And if you place this box, it does work relatively well. You can take small guys and they'll fall, but the problem I noticed immediately is that when you take something bigger, anything with a big enough hitbox will get stuck on this ceiling. So to prevent this from happening, it's a very easy fix. You just have to go over and place 1 extra ceiling. By placing that extra ceiling, you can see it allows you to place it further along on this ceiling, but as long as you continue to place on this ceiling, I believe you can put it all the way to the edge. Before you place the full palbox, if you destroy this ceiling, its palbox stays, so you're able to place it again. And now, when you toss the bigger guys in, they fall immediately down, and you don't have to worry. Just give a bit of a better test. Pen King, he falls just fine. Let's see. Big ol' Sweepa falls. Big ol' Grintail. Cryolinks. Even Astagon. So you don't have to worry about anything getting stuck on the edge here. Everything will fall down. Even the big Quiverns, because they don't have enough space to stand on this foundation, so there's no way that their hitbox is going to. that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoy, and let me know what you think in the comments. I've tested this location in a bit of a different setup where I had the palbox at the top and I had to throw them off, and it did work, but I think that this setup is a lot more reliable as you're able to get much more coverage. So yeah, let me know what you think, and have a good day.